Nishi is a 20-year-old loser with dreams of becoming a comic book artist. One late evening he runs into his childhood crush, Mayan, on the subway. She tells Nishi she is due to marry. Nishi has flashbacks of exchanging love letters and messages with Mayan and fantasizes declaring his love for her, but in reality fails to actually say anything. They go to her father's yakitori restaurant and see Mayan's father and her elder sister Yan, who runs the restaurant. Nishi also meets Mayan's fiancé, Ryo. Two Yakuza gangsters enter, Atsu and a senior Yakuza whom Atsu calls Aniki, literally, brother. A term used by Yakuza to refer to each other. They are looking for Mayan's father who hid under the table when the gangsters walked in. Atsu is after him as he had seduced and stole Atsu's girlfriend. It is later revealed through flashbacks that the senior Yakuza is actually the first boyfriend of the girl's mother, who was also seduced away by Mayan's father in a disco in their youth. As Atsu threatens Mayan with a gun, Ryo steps in and tries to punch Atsu, but instead gets knocked out. Atsu then prepares to rape Mayan, who calls out Nishi's name. Atsu turns on Nishi, who is rolled in a ball. Terrified, placing his pistol against Nishi's anus. Atsu fires when Nishi finally musters the courage to yell, "I will hurt you," thus killing him instantly. The senior Yakuza, offended by Atsu's lack of control, shoots him dead, and then nonchalantly orders dinner. Meanwhile, Nishi is in some sort of limbo where he encounters a being whose physical image changes every fraction of a second. Kami-sama God. Kami-sama directs Nishi to walk into a red portal where he will disappear, but at the last moment Nishi runs for the opposite blue portal in order to return to life. Kami-sama becomes impressed by Nishi's sheer will to live, and so lets him escape. Nishi returns to the moment just before Atsu pulled the trigger. This time, Nishi seizes Atsu's gun with his buttocks, and shoots him dead. Yan and Mayan all pile into the Yakuza's car, leaving the father and Ryo, still unconscious, behind. They speed off, followed by the masked Yakuzas. The Yakuza boss calls Nishi using the Yakuza's car phone and reveals that Atsu was a player on the Japanese national soccer team, threatening to frame the three for armed robbery and murder. Then after further chase, the boss has his men force the trio into a dead end on a bridge. However, Nishi steers the car off the bridge and they are swallowed up by an enormous whale. Inside the whale, they meet an LD man who was formerly Yakuza and has been trapped in the whale for more than 30 years. He is later shown through flashbacks to be the father of the senior Yakuza shown earlier. He shows them to an elaborate suspended house he has constructed over the sea, inside the whale's belly. Nishi attempts to escape the whale but he fails and they resign themselves to life inside the whale. Yan practices dancing and art. Mayan practices swimming, a dream she gave up when her breasts got bigger. Nishi practices writing and drawing humorous manga and he and Mayan finally become sexually intimate. They attempt to leave the whale, again failing. The old man reveals that the water level inside the whale is rising, and he believes the whale is probably dying. They concoct a plan to make a motor boat, using spare parts and fuel from the car they arrived in. On the day before the final match of the Soccer World Cup, the whale returns to Osaka, their hometown, and Yan, Nishi, and Mayan, as well as the old man, manage to escape. As the four fly through the air, the film returns to its very first scene, with Mayan running from the Yakuza, only this time she does not get her leg caught in the door of the train. And the Yakuza is left behind on the platform. This is followed by a lengthy montage, similar to that of the opening credits, showing the histories of the various characters. The movie ends ambiguously, with the phrase "the story has never ended" appearing before the credits roll.